Hey, what's up? Simply Recipes crew, how are you? My name is Nick. I write for Simply Recipes, and I also write the food blog machismo.com. We are cooking something really exciting today. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about it. So I'm gonna give a few minutes just for people to hop on. I hope you see this. I hope you come say hi. We're making pizza live today. What could go wrong, right? And we're using a really cool tool. It is called the Roccbox, and it's an outdoor pizza oven that is awesome to use. I wrote a guide for it for Simply Recipes, and I will link to the guide in the post, but it gets hot, guys. It's outside, so I'm gonna be moving the camera around some. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna turn on the Roccbox, we're gonna come inside, we're gonna make a pizza, we're gonna go back and forth. It's gonna be super fun. Definitely say hi though, and check out this really cool cooking tool that I've had a lot of fun experimenting with. I've been using it for about 2 months now. It makes great pizza. It also, you can cook a ton of stuff in it. Let's see, I'm gonna link to the guide in the comments just so you can, if you wanna check out more about the oven, it's really cool. But before we get to the pizza, we're gonna go outside. I'm gonna take my camera, we're gonna go outside, and we're gonna turn on the Roccbox so you can kind of see what it looks like. And it's gonna preheat so we can make some really good pizza in a minute. So let's see if I can do this without hanging up on you guys. Okay, hey, all right. So we are walking. Hello, Lynn, what's up? We're making pizza today. So I am outside now. Woo, I'm out on my balcony. And let me see, can I turn my camera around on this thing? Let's see. Oh yeah, cool, all right. So I think you guys can see this now. This is the Roccbox Pizza Oven. And you wanna put it down on the ground. You wouldn't wanna put it on anything plastic because it gets super hot. You can see it has a little thermometer there, and you connect it to a big propane tank, and it comes with the connector and all that stuff. It's super easy to set up. In the guide, I talk a little bit more about it. But all you do is you turn on your gas, just like you would like a gas grill. And then it has a little nozzle in the back that is a self-igniting thing. And oh yeah, it's on. It's already on. So I'm gonna crank this up to high heat. I will show you guys. Look at the flame on this thing. It's like, you know, it's like a real, well, you would see it like a real pizzeria, right? Look at that flame, man. So we are gonna be able to cook a pizza in there. How much is it? Well, the price varies. You should go look at the guide. It's honestly, it's a little bit pricey, I think. It's like a few $100. But it's such a cool cooking tool. And like I said, I can link to, you know, because I was kind of worried when I got it. I was like, well, am I just making, well, I'm gonna go back inside. Okay, so our Roccbox is preheating. Look at that thing. Sweet, okay. We're gonna go back inside and we will make a pizza. Talk more about this thing. So yeah, it's a little pricey for sure. It's a cool tool though, and it doesn't take up very much space. Like, you know, we are in a tiny little condo right now in Denver, and I can fit it on our balcony totally safely without too much trouble, which is nice. So, okay, so back here, right? So yeah, it's kind of a splurge cooking tool for sure. But I don't know, I've had a lot of fun with it this summer, and if you're looking for something, you know, everybody's home more these days, and if you're just looking for like a cool kitchen tool, it's pretty sweet. So yeah. Willow says, can you make other stuff with it? Absolutely. I have found, let me see if I can find real quick. I'll link to, yeah, I tried all kinds of stuff in it. Let me link to this article I wrote. So I listed 8 other things, easy things that you can cook in your Roccbox. I do all kinds of stuff in it. It's great at like charring veggies. Like you put like asparagus in there, they're done in just like a few minutes, like beautifully crispy. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff. like that. You can make flatbreads in it. A steak, you can like sear steak in there, and the steak is like steakhouse quality where they put it under that super hot salamander thing. I made fish in it. Fish is really delicious in it because it cooks really fast, stays really juicy. Yeah, so it's super flexible. And also on the Roccbox website, they have like 100 different things you can make in it. So it's not just for pizza for sure, but it does excel at pizza. And so that's what we're gonna make today. So I have some dough here that I made in advance. I actually made it yesterday. And if you're a pizza fan, this dough is it's no-knead pizza dough. So if you check out simplyrecipes.com and search for pizza dough, you'll find it there. And it's about as easy as pizza dough gets because you just kind of stir all the stuff together and you let it sit on your counter for a little bit, and it starts to rise. And then you can store it in your fridge overnight, and it develops a really great texture, really great flavor. Definitely my preferred way to make pizza dough. And as long as you plan a little bit in advance, it's not too bad. This actually is, I think, maybe a little more dough than I need. I'm gonna tear off a little bit here. There we go. Let me reshape this. Okay, yeah. I want like, my ideal pizza. I like a 10-inch kind of personal pizza, right? Yeah. Oh, Joe says, for the Brits, what is it? Oh, well, we just went outside. We'll go look at it again. It's an outdoor pizza oven that gets super hot. It's kind of like a brick oven. I'm sure you've seen them in Europe. I'm sure you guys have them. Definitely in Italy they have them. Like a real old-fashioned brick oven pizza, right? That's kind of the idea there. It retains incredible heat, and it has a stone on the bottom that gets incredibly hot, and it leads to just like the most beautiful pizza crust ever. My dough is a little bit cold. I just took it out of the fridge. Hold on. I usually don't like roll pizza dough, but let me get a rolling pin real fast. Where's my rolling pin? I don't really, usually, pizza dough, you don't always have to roll it really, but sometimes if it's being a little bit tight, you can roll it a little bit. Little flour, roll it out. You could use, you can definitely use store-bought dough. There's no reason why you would have to make homemade dough for this. I just like making homemade pizza dough. I don't know. It's kind of a thing. But, you want it pretty thin. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty thin. You can almost kind of see the light through it. That means it's going to be great crust. So check that out. So there's our crust. And now what they recommend for this oven, because what you wouldn't want to do is put this on something like this and then put the whole thing in there, right? You want the pizza to be directly on the very hot stone that we have preheating out there, so the crust gets beautifully golden brown, right? That is sort of the goal. And so that's what we're gonna try to do here. So what I'm gonna do is make the pizza. Oh man, I got a little rip in my dough. See, that's okay if that happens. The rips, just kind of pinch it together, no big deal. Beautiful. So my crust is done, and they give you this cool metal peel. And the nice thing about this is that it fits like a glove into the oven. So you don't have to worry about the size. You know that if your pizza fits on here, it's gonna fit into the oven without any problem, which is a nice little size check. Because I was kind of worried about that the first time I tried it. What if my pizza's too big and it won't fit in the oven? Not a concern, because you have a pre-fitted peel there for you. Okay, so I'm doing a very basic pizza today, pepperoni pizza. That's what I want for lunch, so that's what we're making. Let me see here. A spoon. I have some marinara sauce. I don't like a very saucy pizza, so I'm just gonna kind of go a little bit light here on my sauce. Maybe a few tablespoons. That's That's about all I need on a pizza. I'm a more is less guy when it comes to pizza. I don't know about you. Can you cook a frozen pizza in it? Absolutely not. It would, I think it would burn before. You'll see, this thing gets blazing hot. It's gonna cook this pizza in about 2.5 or 3 minutes. And a frozen pizza, I think it would burn it before it was cooked all the way through. That would be my concern there. I'm gonna add, before I add some cheese, I'm just gonna do a little Italian seasoning. This is just like a little seasoning blend. Italian. Maybe a little salt and pepper. Let's see, I got some salt and pepper here. Pinch of salt. Coarse ground pepper. And then I'm gonna add some, you know what I like to do? I did this in my pepperoni pizza post. I like to get a few pieces of pepperoni and chop them up. Show you here. So you chop up a few pieces of pepperoni and you add them under the cheese and it makes it like extra bonus pepperoni, right? That's what my son calls it. He says calls it his bonus pepperoni. So you kind of sprinkle those in and that gives you some extra pepperoni flavor. All right, so then we're gonna do cheese. This is I just use mozzarella. Lynn says, do you need to put cornmeal or anything on the stone? No, and in fact, I messed it up the first few times I made pizza on it because I did put cornmeal on it and it doesn't actually do anything because the cornmeal just kind of burns and the stone gets so hot that like nothing sticks to it really. At least no dough. I mean, if you put something wet on it, like, I don't know, like an egg or something, it's gonna stick and get disgusting. But you know, pizza dough, it works great. No sticking problems at all. I'm gonna add just a few little pepperonis on top here. These are like, I got some big pepperonis. Those are massive. Okay. And so this is, you know, I think I'm ready. Look at that. Do you guys want to go cook a pizza in a really, really hot oven? It's been about, I think it's been about 10 minutes. Let's go check take my phone off here. Let's go check our oven, see how we're doing. Let's see. Go outside. So the oven has like a nice little, oh yeah, it's getting hot. Look at that. And it could get hotter, but it'll be all right. Let's see. You can turn up the heat a little bit. I had it kind of down. The thing about this is even low heat is very hot, but I cranked it all the way up. Look at that flame up there. That sucker is spicy hot. Okay, let's go get our pizza and we're gonna put it in. Oh, there's my puppy. Say hi, Porter. He's like, what are you guys doing? Okay. Willa says I might have to make an investment. Yeah, it is an investment piece. That is true. It's not something you'd want to buy on a whim, I guess, but it's a super fun thing. Okay, so I am gonna just add a little bit of flour to this to try to make sure nothing sticks to it. You don't want too much though, or it's just gonna like burn. Just a light dusting is all you need. Okay, are we ready? Cool. I'm gonna try to work fast here, so I'm gonna try to move my pizza and bring you guys with me, okay? Let's see if I can do it. I might have to put my phone down for a minute. You might have to look at the ceiling. Okay, this is gonna be cool. All right, see if I can do it. I'm moving my pizza on, you can't see this part. I'm moving my pizza onto the little peel thing. Oh, perfect. One of my pepperonis fell off. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna, so I have my, show you guys. Got my pizza on my peel and I'm kind of jiggling it to make sure it doesn't stick. Now we're gonna come out here in the beautiful Denver lunch, and we are going to, ooh, I got a piece of cheese falling off there. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, so here's our pizza. It's nice and loose. You can see I can kind of shake it. And the goal is gonna be to try to get it right in the middle there. Let's see if we can do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I might have got it a little too far to the back, but I don't know. We can move it a little bit if we need to. All right, look at that. So now we just wait a few minutes. I'm gonna try to get in there so you guys can see it here. I always think this looks like when you're at one of those fancy pizzerias, you know, and you see the dude kind of cooking all the different pizzas with the big peel, and they cook so fast and you're like, what is going on in there? What's going on in there is a really big flame, or a lot of brick oven things. Well, it says your neighbors must be super jealous. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. All right, so it's only been like 30 seconds, right? And you can see already like stuff starting to sizzle. I'm gonna you wanna try to rotate it every few, try to keep it cooking evenly. And if it's cooking too fast, you can pull the pizza out a little bit this direction. Obviously, like the closer you go toward the flame, the hotter it's gonna get. So, you know, it's nice because it cooks so fast. Like you can cook a few pizzas in like 10 minutes. But at the same time, it's not the kind of thing that you can just leave. Like this is a massive flame and the pizza cooks so fast, you can't like walk away from it at all. It's just like, it's so hot that, you know, if you left it for even 3 minutes, like you're gonna end up with a burned pizza in there. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. So I'm trying to turn it so there's my end that was by the flame. Look at that. It's already like golden brown and delicious. So I'm trying to rotate my crust just so it cooks evenly on all sides. Yes, you have to stay and watch it the whole time. This is not the kind of thing that you're gonna like go do a Netflix show or something while this thing bakes. It is like amazingly fast. And that kind of goes for anything you cook in this Roccbox, because it gets so hot that, I mean, you wouldn't want to leave anything really in it for an extended period of time. And you definitely want to keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna do like one more little turn here. But you can see there's like no issues of it sticking or anything. It's really easy to turn the pizza once it's in there. No issues at all. And it is just getting bubbly and delicious in there. What a cool thing. I really like this thing. And it makes really good pizza. This is not your Pizza Hut pizza. So, and then, you know, it's kind of personal preference when it's done. I don't know, some people like their pizza like really charred around the edges. Honestly, this is pretty good for me. I love the look of that. Look at that crust. You got some char, a little bit of char on some of the pepperonis. I think I'm calling it good on this one, guys. Yeah, it looks really evenly baked. Sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I'll get like a burn in spots. All right, let me turn this off, and then we'll go inside and chop it up. Okay, so I just killed my gas there. Now, if you're, yeah, let me flip this around. Okay, going back in. This is a complicated live. Turned out okay. We're back and forth, back and forth. But how fast did that cook? That's like, I love it, man. It's so fast. What a cool tool. What a cool tool. All right, let me put my phone back up here. Yeah, and one thing I learned too is they say, you know, if you're stoned, oh, that's a little weird. Hold on. If your little stone that's in the bottom of that, if it does get dirty, like if it gets some cheese on it or whatever, you don't need to clean it. All you do is just like preheat that thing outside and it burns off anything that's on there. And then you can just kind of like dust it off basically. It's great. So yeah. Willow says, do you share a propane tank and just switch out for when you're not using your grill? Or do you, so that's a good question. I actually got a dedicated tank for it just because I found I was using it enough that it was hard to go. It was just like too much work to go back and forth. I know it's not that much work, but I got my own tank for it. But there's no reason why you couldn't switch them back and forth. I mean, it takes 10 seconds to unscrew it and screw it into that little thing. It's pretty straightforward. Now, if you wanted to jazz this up, when it comes out, you can put maybe some basil on it. I just like to kind of rip it up a little bit, maybe. You wouldn't want to bake it or cook it with the basil because it would just burn. But a little fresh basil is kind of nice on a pizza pie. And I just love, I just think that's like the right size. It's not like a massive pizza, right? But it's super filling. I'm gonna cut a piece of it here. Let me see if I can get my cutting board. Go over here. Let's see. This got hot, man. That pizza is hot. It comes out of that oven scorching hot. Do not eat a piece of this right away. It will burn your mouth. So, cut it into 4 pieces. Oh yeah, look at that crust. Beautiful. Oh my God. What a pizza. Lynn asks, is it portable? Could I take it in my camper? Yes. And it actually it folds up, like the legs fold up, and it comes with a little carrying case. It's a little on the heavy side because it's got like a stone in it that's pretty heavy. I would say maybe it weighs like 20 pounds. But you can, and it doesn't take up very much space. Like if you have a camper or something, you can just throw it in and hook it up to a propane tank and you are good to go. It's really cool. Yeah, Vicky says, is it legal where you live to use propane on a balcony? As far as I know. Nobody's ever given me a ticket for it. Pizza! Oh, my cheese fell off. Man. Anyway. Wow, that's good. I'm having a good lunch today. That's the Roccbox. I hope you guys like this. It was kind of a different, we didn't like cook a whole thing here, but a little bit different. Got to go outside, got to cook something outside. If you guys want to see more grilling stuff, we can do that. I have a tiny grill. This isn't, I should say, some of you know this, but we, we're renovating our house right now, so we're living in this condo. It's not a real house. So, at some point in the next few months, I'll be back in my full house. Then we can do like grilling stuff. We can do whatever. But yeah, so this Roccbox thing, super portable, very cool. Check out the guide if you want. I posted it in the comments, and also a list of all kinds of stuff that you can cook with it. And yeah, what a cool little tool. I've used it for all kinds of stuff. I've almost gone through a whole tank of propane since I got it, so it's a cool thing. Check out that crust. Pizza will make your day better. If you're having a bad day, pizza, man, homemade. Love it. All right, you guys have a great Tuesday. Oh, hold on. I have an important thing for the 45 people watching. This week, on Thursday, I'm launching a new cooking show on YouTube, and I've been working on it for a very long time. And I'm launching it on Thursday, so I'm gonna be back here on Thursday, doing a cooking segment live from the show, and also debuting the show itself, which is on YouTube. So I would love you all to come check it out. I think I'm gonna kick it off at like 1 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's like 3 p.m. Eastern Time, on Thursday. So please come check it out, say hi, and watch the show with me. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, all right, I'll see you guys soon. Have a great Tuesday. Get outside, go for a walk, wear your mask. You know the deal. All right, see you later. Bye.